I say in this motherfucker. Yeah. I'ma just step my gang until the day that I die. Making a whole lot of money, it ain't no way that I can stop. Niggas be hating on me, I'm about to take it to the top. His bitch probably choosing a nigga, but I am not that kind of guy. Pull up V8, eat on that pussy like cheesecake. Beat on that bitch like an inmate. I am the master, no sensei. Flipping the pack on a good day. She close to my heart, she a headache. Lil' mama tryna get me hundreds in them 50s, tryna show me titties. How about show some love? How about turn up with me? I just be spending my time thinking about how I'm gon' get it. All of my winners.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Smooth Millions and your boy Mills the DJ. What's up? It's your boy Mills your DJ. You know, we here at the We Vibe Entertainment Studios with another great interview that's really insightful and something that y'all should really listen to. Who we got in the building, Smooth? We got Brianna. What was your whole name again?
Brianna
Harris. Oh, she got the business cards for us.
Yes.
You take one too, sir. Here you go.
Brianna Harris.
Yes.
All right, so we know you bring Brianna Harris. Let's see, North American Senior Benefits.
Yes.
All right, where are you from?
I'm originally from upstate New York.
Okay.
But I've been down in Charlotte, North Carolina since 2017.
2017.
Yes.
So which one do you claim?
I still claim where I'm from, 585. Yeah, still claim upstate. But I've been here for a minute, so I fuck with Charlotte too.
Okay, that's what's up. So I see you gave us a business card right here, guys. North American Senior Benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna Harris got all her information on it. So tell us a little bit about North American Senior Benefits and about what you do.
Okay, so I've been with North American Senior Benefits for over a year now. I started back in 2023, November 2023. So it's been a year now. So North American Senior Benefits is the name of the company that we work for, but we're a brokerage, so we work with multiple carriers when it comes down to life insurance. So North American Senior Benefits is the headline, but I'm my own brand.
Okay.
And I don't have that set up just yet because it's a lot of doing that, but when you work with a company for a long time, you become your own brand. You're your own business. So my business eventually will be IMH, which is in my hands. I already have like a lot of stuff like going with that, but where I'm from is a North American Senior Benefits. Yeah.
Okay, so do you tend to work with like a lot of older clients or?
Yes, so that's a good question. So we get leads that we pay for. It can range from $30 to $3. $30 to $3. Our demographic that we really work with a lot of people that are on Social Security, SSI, because they're guaranteed a check to be able to keep these policies and stuff like that. And they really need more help. Most of those people don't have much, so we try to help with those type of people mostly. We deal with all ages, but mostly from like 50 and up.
Right.
Okay. How long you been selling life insurance?
A year.
A year now?
A little over a year now, yeah.
Black-owned business. Make sure y'all tap into this. Black History Month for real.
Yes.
So definitely make sure y'all tap into that.
Yes.
So what inspired you to do it?
So what inspired me was I been supposed to get back into it like 2021, but my mom was first into the company, so she worked with the company first.
Okay.
And then she really wasn't like a salesy type of person, so she recommended me to do it. And then I tried doing that, I took the test and I failed. So I ended up just giving up altogether. And what really got me back into it is that last year of October, my mom had a brain tumor. And good thing it wasn't cancerous or anything, but that just showed me that life can be very unexpected. It doesn't matter how young, how old, you know. And she never drank, never smoked, like she was never really that type. So it just like opened my eyes to like, and I'm the oldest too, so I don't have nobody else. Like if something happens to my mom, that would be on me, you know. So that just opened my eyes to just imagine like all these other people and families that don't know what they got or if they have anything or whatever the case is, because I've never seen so many people down here do GoFundMes and fish plates to put their loved ones away. Like I've never seen that, and it's like I don't know if it's like a down south thing. I just never seen it up north. So when I came down here and I was seeing my friends like come buy a fish plate, that I'm like, what is this money coming to? And they just trying to bury their loved ones the whole time, you know. So it's just crazy how a lot of our black folks don't know what we have, or like why is it important to get that, because there's so many benefits than just when you die. So yeah.
That is true. Because you put your family at a lot. When you die, it's like your casket is what, about 10 grand by itself. Got to pay the funeral service. It's a lot.
And it's not even just that too. It's like during the grieving process. I don't know about y'all. I lost my cousin that was close to me. But just imagine if someone's really close or like the breadwinner, and they were to be gone, and now you got to figure out all these bills. You're not used to your husband leaving, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, like, then they get out of work for months. That's a check you ain't getting. Yeah. So it's like more than, you want to think about it, not just the funeral. You want to think about if your family could sit out a year because they don't have you, you know, until they could figure out what they can, like, it's more than just that I try to get people into.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So does it make you look at your health different, like the situation with your mom? You know, did that kind of make you a little bit more aware?
Yes. So a lot of people that I work with have like really bad health problems, like COPD, on oxygen, like all types of stuff. And like just talking to them and seeing them, and they could be young and having these problems or older having these problems, and it just makes me be like, I don't want to be like that, you know, or I don't want to be late and be sick to the point where I'm looking for something and it's too expensive,
right?
Or I'm about to be on my deathbed and now I'm in a 2-year waiting period because I'm more of a higher risk, you know. So I always tell people, get it while you're young and healthy, because you get more money for a little bit amount and you get approved, you know.
That makes sense.
And this is what I tell people, especially if you're young, get a policy out because it builds cash value. It's like a savings account, but it doesn't get penalized or anything. So it's better than like a 401k, all of that stuff, because you could borrow against it. It's your money, you put it into it, you know. So with the 401k or something like that, it's going to be taxed.
Right.
You know, on at a certain age and stuff like that. So it's so much benefits to it.
Right.
It's so crazy.
So when you build it up and you borrow some of it out and then you don't repay it back, what happens then? That's
a good question. So I work with a lot of people like that. So when I do policies, I convert it over. So there's loopholes to a lot of things, like credit, taxes, and stuff like that. Right. So usually, you know, you can borrow against it, and there is going to be an interest on it, like a credit card. But there's ways that you can go around it. It's more in depth into that. Okay. But you can go around certain things, so you don't have to pay that loan back. But you got to know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So as a entrepreneur or a businesswoman, how do you like promote and market yourself and get yourself out there?
I think this is really like my first year was really like a trial year for me, because I didn't know what I was really getting myself into. I didn't know that I am my brand. So everywhere I'm walking, I should be promoting myself to everybody, introducing myself to everybody. This is what I do, you know, either in building a team or being a producer. So there's two things with being with North American Senior Benefits. I could be a straight producer and work out in the field myself, or build a team where I have agents working under me, where I could stay at home and kick it while they getting paid and I'm getting the commissions from it. Okay. But it's a lot that goes to that too, because you want to make sure you build your team with successful, hard-going people, you know, because their money is your money too, and you want to make sure your team is solid and stuff like that. But yeah.
So is that your goal, to kind of build your team up under you?
That is my goal. By the end of this year, I want at least 2 or 3 locked in people with me. Like no one that just want to play, come in and try it out. Like they like it, they into it, and they want to build from it and grow from it, because it's so much to this. Like it really is so much to this. Being your own boss when it comes down to commissions and stuff like that. Like off that, we come out with 75% commission, but you could get promoted every 2 months. So as long as you put in the work in and hit your promotion, you could do 1,000+ commissions, 1,000% commissions, 100% commissions, you know? So it goes higher. 100+ commissions could be all yours.
Y'all be making that money.
Yeah, we do make money. Actually, I'm going to show you what I got paid today.
Okay. That's what's up.
I'm going to show you an email. And this is a client that I did last week. 3 hours in the house, and I just made $634. And that's just, people make that in a week. I made that in 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely money in there.
It's money in it, definitely. I'm the type of person, though, that don't take anybody's money and everybody's money. I like to work with clients that stick into the books. Like when I talk to these people, I act like they're really my family. Like I'm not trying to do nothing that I wouldn't do for my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's that connection. They're trusting me. This is we're basically, I have their life in my hands. That's why I have my business called In My Hands, because of that. You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I thought of the name even before getting into this. Like, it just came to me. And so,
did you already envision your logo, how your logo gonna look?
No, I don't even have all of that set up just yet. Like I said, my first year was a play year. Like, I was making like, the lowest probably was like $3,000 a month, but the highest was $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and I was blowing it.
How was your statistics for last year?
Yeah, so my statistics last year, I'm glad that you said that, because it is February, so we're back into, this will be my second year, so we get paid annual premium, so we get paid 9 months in advance. That's what the check you just seen, that's half of my check. So that's 9 months in advance. After 9 months of them keeping their policy, I get paid 10, 11, and 12. So the first year, and we invest leads now. Like, this is your business. So just how you invest in everything else, like whatever you do, you're putting money in and you gonna get something out of that, you know? So people get that mixed up all the time, is that they think that they can't invest in leads, and leads is what we have. That's where we go. We need a lead to get into someone's face. Until we branch out to like having hosts and gatherings and stuff like that, most of our leads is people that require information regarding life insurance. You know? So we just come into their door with the information, their signature, they request it, you know? So this is not like we're doing, by the way, I do door-to-door sales too, but we're not just going to random people. We're going to people that request this information. So you can remember or you're not, but your signature's right here, so we're gonna go over this. You know what I'm saying? So I invested last year. I bought 1,463 leads. I'm just showing y'all right here. I spent almost $9,000 in leads. But I made $78,000 last year. That's annual premium. That means that I will be, this year, the second year is what I'll be getting months 10, 11, and 12. Yes. And that's the residual income in this business. Whatever you place the year before, you're going to get paid that for the rest of your life, as long as they keep that policy. Just like you renew your phone, right? You have a car insurance or anything like that. When you renew it, the person that did your policy gets paid again. Each time. That's just how we do it. So we get paid every time they renew it.
Auto insurance. Get paid. I didn't know that. If you keep that policy, you know how they tell you, like, oh, you have a certain amount of time till you have to renew it, or whatever the case is, because you have it depends on how long you want your policy to be, but they get paid. Whoever wrote that quote gets paid. So I'm going to get paid this year, my 10, 11th and month, and 10, 11, and 12 month from this year. So there's a lot that comes with it. It really is. It's a lot of information.
Nah, that sounds like something to be excited about.
It is exciting.
You get to watch your money grow. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard, though. I can definitely say I have my challenges with this job. I think the most thing that was challenging for me was being consistent. Because if I made $2,000 in a week, I'm good. I think next week I could do it again, but it's not always like that. And if I made my money, I'm gonna sit down. But that's when you're not consistent and you start to like, you forget things, you get comfortable. And then the money start not flowing in how you want it to be. So that was me this year. I'll make my money, be off. And I think I wasn't working full time. You see those numbers? I wasn't working full time.
That's good.
I was only working 8 months.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I was only working 8 months, and that was less than 40 hours a week. I probably was working 25, 30. Working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because I didn't want to work no other days. But that's my downfall. I could have been suppressed and been on a whole different level if I took it seriously. And that's why I'm taking it serious now. This year.
Well, we're proud of you.
Thank you.
As far as you build up your team, what's the qualifications you're looking for in people to build up that team?
Yes, that's a good question. Someone that's hardworking. You really don't have to have much skill in this. Honestly, you just take a 24-hour course, 20-hour course. You pass the test and you get your license. It's really that easy. It's probably like $300 to get started. What I look for though is someone that is hungry. You have to be hungry in this, you know. You're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get cussed out a lot, you know, what you're doing on, you know, things. And you have to be able to have a strong mind to go to the next store, you know, and be optimistic about things and stuff like that. So just consistent, what I see in myself, really. And that's just like hard work and wanting the finer things in life, you know. What do you want out of life? Do you want freedom? Do you want your time, you know, do you want your time to match your money, or, you know, so stuff like that.
So what do you feel like you at right now with it? Like, you feel like you on a consistent path?
Yes, right now I am.
Like, what's the end goal then?
My end goal for this year, or just
in general as a insurance broker?
Of course, to have my own agency.
Right.
Have people work under me. Yeah, like the big goal, I'm thinking big. Like, I ain't even really think like this for real. But the biggest goal is to have my own shop, like my own place where I have agents in there and people coming in, or coming to me instead of me going to them. You know, they come to me. They already know, like, Brianna the girl, you know, referring me to everyone and stuff like that. Instead of me selling myself, me going to these people's houses, I want them to know she's trustworthy. She does good business. Let's work with her. I want everyone, all my family, to work with her. You know, that's like my biggest goal, really, to have people come to me instead of me going to them.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have any community events coming up? Anything like that?
So I don't have really much community events. I do host bingo game nights at nursing homes and retirement homes sometimes. I did that last year, and I should be having one, I think, the middle of March. But I had to get those details. But I just go to, like, senior living houses, places and stuff like that, because those are the ones that really be messed up. You know, like, it could be so much. They may have a policy, but it could be a term policy, which is gonna which is gonna expire in a couple years, or they may have a 2-year waiting period and they should have got day one coverage. It's just so much that comes with it, and 9 times out of 10, I don't always sell. I'm just there to let them understand what they have, you know? And that's a reward for me, because it's just like, yeah, I didn't help you, but now you know exactly what you have. You know you're in a good spot. There's nothing I can do. There's no, you know, don't let no one mess this up, because there might be crooks coming in here trying to make it seem like they could do that just for $1. You know what I'm saying? So I just basically just helping people out.
Okay. What's the hardest part about what you do?
Getting up and getting there. For real.
Like waking up physically?
Getting there. Just getting out the house.
I feel you on that.
That is, because if there's no one telling you what to do, there's no one telling you need to clock in, it's either you eat or you starve. And people, and your team holds you accountable. I have a team, they all hold me accountable. So if they see I ain't posting, they see I ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be broke in a group? We don't want to be broke in a group. I'm going to get up and make this money.
Yeah, you know?
What they sell and stuff like that, and I'm just zeros all across the board.
I know the type of person I am. Like, I would get exhausted with, you know, hearing no's and not really getting what I want. Like, it'll really piss me off.
Yeah, it's not for everyone. This job is not for everyone. I tell people that it is not for everyone.
I'll be ready to stick that policy down their throat. Take this.
Yeah, and
eat this money.
There's 3 things that I always say. You can't help the dumb, the broke, and the too sick. Like the people that are like literally on their deathbed trying to get a policy. Like, that's not gonna happen. I mean, you're gonna be in a 2-year waiting period, but you think it's gonna be paid out the next day, and you're literally might pass away. Like, that's not gonna happen. But we do help everybody. We do help a lot of people from all ages and ranges, and I work with the top rated companies. So we do the best that we really can when we help these folks out. They just gotta be truthful about their age and their health, because we're also like doctors too. So we're coming in, going over the presentation. We're also going over their health in their, history of any drugs, felonies, or anything like that, because that also hinders your life insurance. You could be more of a higher risk. If you've just been to jail and you're trying to get out and get a life insurance policy, that's probably not going to happen.
Right.
Especially if you went for like murder or gun charges, you're more of a higher risk of being like a gang related. You're going to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have statistics. No, seriously, there's statistics of when people are going to die. That's what life insurance is on. They have statistics on all of this stuff,
Health insurance kind of the same. That's why they make you take a tobacco assessment to make sure if you're a smoker or not. If you're a smoker, your policy will be higher versus somebody that's not a smoker.
And if you lie on your policy, like if I do a policy on you and you tell me you don't smoke cigarettes at that moment, if you tell me if you don't smoke cigarettes and you smoke cigarettes and you were to pass away and they do an autopsy, because the life insurance is gonna want to know if they should pay out you or not, and they find smoke in your lungs, they won't pay your family out because you lied on the application.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just for a cheaper buck, you know.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest any like younger people? Like, what are the ages you would see that you would say people should get or start off a life insurance?
You can get a life insurance policy when you're 3 months old.
Really?
Yes. My friend, my upline actually, she's 38, but her father took a life insurance policy out on her when she was 7 years old. By the time she turned 28, she had so much cash value built up. She bought a house. She put a down payment on a house with that cash value.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what the parents or the guardians would be the ones in control of that at the time?
Yes, they'll be in control of that. Right? They also have children's policies, like children riders, that's added on there for free. Like there's free insurance onto it. So it's like accidental riders. 3 types of insurance that's added for free. Accidental riders, which means that if you were to get $10,000, anything of an accident, like a slip and fall, car accident, plane, whatever accident that leads to your death, it doubles your coverage. So 10 goes to $20,000. They also have like a nursing home rider. Well, most of the older folks that, God forbid, if they needed to be placed in a nursing home or a nurse needs to come out to them, they'll pay a certain percentage of their medical bills while they're living. And then they also have a terminal illness rider, which means that if you get a policy and you didn't have cancer, but during that policy you had anything terminally where you can't take, like dementia, cancer, they'll pay you out, one, and also pay a percentage of your medical bills because you're living and you got approved at a different rate than your cancer. So it's so much to it. People don't know that you could. Yeah, it really is.
So is that pretty much what they test you on when you go through the whole program?
That's what I sell people on. Is mostly because a lot of these people don't be having family, so I'll be telling them, well, this is a nursing home rider. If God forbid, if you need to be placed in this is what's added on to your life insurance. That will sell them. A lot of people need nursing homes. They don't want to pay for it. That'll help them pay. So
is it just like, can you also kind of what like 403Bs and I think 401Ks, if they was looking to buy a house, they could take out of that policy and get a house, put that down for the down payment of the house? Do y'all do that also?
Like a mortgage protection?
More so like if for the down payment for their house, like when they get a new house, like, I need $8,000 to put down in this house, and you got that sitting in your
it would have to sit. Yeah, it would have to sit in your life insurance. It's not like you could get like you could borrow against your face amount. Yeah, it's not like a loan really. It has to be built up. But the faster way to grow your life insurance, because I have 2. I have a whole life. There's 3 types. It's term, which lasts 10, 15, 20 years. You usually get that with your job. It goes up every year. You got to renew it every year. It builds no cash value, and it's the cheapest. And it usually terminates before you die. So, and then there's whole life that stays the same amount, stays the same face amount, but builds cash value. And then there's universal life. That's the combine of them both, which is with the stock market. So if the stock's good, your cash grow faster. If it's bad, it stays the same. Waka Flocka talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you get into that, Waka Flocka, a lot of celebrities talk about the life insurance. And it's crazy because we don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like they need
If you know, you know. If you don't, you won't.
Yeah.
So explain to the viewers why life insurance and health is so important right now.
Life insurance is so important. Like I said earlier, my mom having that brain tumor, she literally
don't smoke, don't drink. It just doesn't matter. You literally don't know. You could pass away in a car accident. You could pass away any type of way. How I tell people is just it's better to not leave a burden behind. Because I've seen so many people fall out, families fall out. Who gonna put pop away? Who gonna do this? You know, sell houses and cars just to put their loved ones away. And I feel like us black folks, we don't really talk about this, and we don't really prepare for things like these people do. You know, they be leaving houses and cars and businesses, and we don't get left but
nothing.
A funeral bill, and all their debt.
The credit debt, all of that stuff like that. You gotta start building that generational wealth.
Yeah, and if you have kids, get it early while they're young. Get them building up, because by the time they turn a certain age, you can use that for college or a car. You know, like it builds up. So, and the more you put into it, you know, the more it gets into it. But
So how can people contact you? Such as like, if anybody want to contact you for health insurance, life insurance. Excuse me. If anyone want to contact you for life insurance, how can they reach you?
I do have a Facebook account. It's Brianna Harris. And then I also have I really don't. My Instagram is the same thing, but really just my Facebook. And then I also have my number on here as well, and my email address. You can get me at my email at imh.insurance49@gmail.com.
All right.
And I'll be on Facebook. Yeah.
I heard that. imh.insurance49@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So if you're interested or you need life insurance, or you know anybody that needs life insurance,
or if you're just interested in wanting to see what I do in a day of a life as a life insurance broker, you can see it. Hop in a car with me and do a ride along and see how much money I make in a day.
Yeah, might be part of the team.
For real.
Might be part of another episode. I thought about being the one to film you when you said that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. But so I got one more question.
Okay.
So, on average, right, how much would a regular person would start off investing into a life insurance policy?
It really depends on what you do for a living and what you have, because, like I said, I might work with someone that's only got a little bit of budget to work with,
right.
And then I done deal with people that got $150, $200, $300 a month, the premium.
Yeah.
So it really depends on their values, what's important to them, and what they want to leave behind. Like my highest client, I love him down because he be paying. He pay on time, everything. He paying $400 a month with me. And that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money to be putting into somebody.
That's one of the premiums.
Yes, and and my commission was pretty good with that as well. You know, it's ups and downs with it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest, because if they don't keep that policy in the 9 months, they can get a chargeback, and that's a different ball game. That's a different episode. That's a different episode. We're gonna have to get into that.
Yeah.
But you owe. I would owe them. So that's why I don't just deal with just anybody. You know, people that go, oh yeah, I might need this, and then cancel the policy out in a month or two, and now I work with real people. I ask them real questions. Does this really matter to you and your family? If something happens to you today, who's going to be responsible for that? Your wife? This? Okay. Do they have $5,000 or $10,000 out their pocket? I don't think so. So let's start off small. Then we can always add on later. But something's better than nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is true.
Well, y'all, that's Brianna. Y'all give her a round of applause, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that was good.
Big we vibe shit.
Definitely. And look, it's Black History Month, so definitely take advantage of, a lot of these black-owned business entrepreneurs. Definitely, we got to tap in with ourselves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to build each other up, build our communities up, and just keep it going.
Wait, don't we have an event coming up for Black History Month?
Oh, yeah, we do have an event March 15th. February 15th. It's a Black Excellence Mixer. So we have a lot of black entrepreneurs and black consumers. We're expecting about 100 people. Our early bird tickets are $10 right now. So for any of our viewers, it's not too late to tap in with We Vibe Entertainment on Instagram. And go ahead and get you a early bird ticket for $10. At the door is $20. Live music. You're going to be mixing and mingling with different entrepreneurs from around the region. And then we got cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and everything for you guys. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. It's Black History Month.
For sure.
You feel me?
I was gonna say any other questions? Cause I have fun.
I think we about good. You got any more questions for her?
Oh, nah, she
I heard you wanted to tap into it a little bit, so
she answered my questions.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
All screen questions, but yeah, that was definitely good. We appreciate the information.
Facts.
Definitely it was very informative. I hope it was informative for y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with her Instagram, her Facebook, and definitely her email if you have any more questions for her. You can leave comments under this video. Her information will also be in the notes to this video. So we appreciate you for coming through, Bree, and giving us that information.
Thank y'all for having me.
All right, we vibe.
We vibe.
We out.